Hi guys, welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions. I've just come off of a live stream which I've got a few questions from people and what I'm going to try and do is fill them into videos as I go. So the first question, and one of the main questions that I got asked, was something that is a bit of a trivial matter: hoarding crystals. Okay, so if you know what I do recently, because I didn't used to do this before, I've started hoarding crystals, especially hoarding 4-star crystals. Now at the moment, as you can see, I've got 11,000 shards. This will be, when I've got 20,000 shards, there will be a 10 crystal opening for 4 stars. But the question was, why do I hoard them? Why should we as a collective hoard crystals? So I'll give you several kind of aspects of why. Number one, the reason that I hoard crystals is based on a YouTube perspective and also a disappointment, and as well, I'd say trying to save for my favorite champion perspective. So there's 3 perspectives. Let's take it from the first thing, which is the YouTuber perspective. Okay, it's more watchable for me to open 10 4 stars or higher, and it also makes for decent viewing. I can then put it up to a certain time frame, so then it's more watchable, so it's not a short video and it just covers a couple of crystals. The second aspect is that, well, it's all about not being disappointed, because I could open 10 4-star crystals and get 10 Gwen Stacy's, or get characters which I'm not particularly a big fan of. It means there's less disappointment for me when I get a champion that I'm not really kind of rooting for. When I did the God levels 4-star opening, which I'll put a link to up here, and go and watch it because it's a fun video. I thoroughly recommend watching it. I mean, I really enjoyed doing it because some of the champions that I predicted, because I said, oh yes, I wonder if I get so and so, there we go, I got it, and it was incredibly lucky and thoroughly enjoyable. I got a champion that I've wanted for 2 years, 2 champions that I've wanted for 2 years since the game was very first released. The other aspect to hoarding crystals is, well, the fact that your favorite champion that maybe you've been featured a long time ago now enters it. So for example, at the moment, within the crystals, the 4-star crystals, Rogue has entered, and I really enjoyed Rogue. I like her at 3-star. I think she's going to be better as a 4-star, and also she's more lucky to obtain in the 4-star crystal than she would be as a featured. So that's really the kind of the idea behind it. And if I don't get her, I then may get someone equally as good, which I can use in different scenarios. One character that I really want to get is Dr. Voodoo, and Dr. Voodoo will enter very soon to be in the 4-star hero crystal, so I can't wait for that. So that covers that aspect of why I hoard crystals, but there's also another aspect to why hoarding crystals can be really helpful for certain people and alliances. The other aspect to holding crystals is based on things like summoner advancement. In summoner advancement, a lot of alliances at lower rating will decide that 1 week they will hoard their crystals or save their crystals to then spend them the second week in order to reach that 265,000 threshold, so that then they can get something decent out of the prize pot. Obviously, getting decent rewards is very important, so you want to make sure that you get at least something, because if you're spending, you've got to make sure that you're getting at least something back for it, and it's usually the 4-star shards and 5-star shards. You will reach a point in your alliance career, whether or not you're in a lower alliance kind of aiming to be higher and working hard at it, or you're one of these people that don't want to stick along in a small alliance or a low rated alliance that isn't going anywhere and jump ship to a higher alliance. You'll find that it gets easier as you go on. 2 years into my career in Marvel Contest of Champions, I felt that I've reached the pinnacle of reward getting. So it's going in a way that each week I can comfortably say that I will get at least 400 4-star shards, 400 5-star shards, and really benefit my kind of getting those rewards. Finally, do I recommend hoarding crystals? Yes and no. Yes, for smaller alliances and lower rated alliances. Yes, if you want to avoid disappointment. So basically, it's like you have 2 4-stars instead of 1 4-star, or 2 5-stars instead of 1 5-star. You then spin the first one and find that it's utter garbage, and then you spin the second one and find that it's something good. The same thing applies in reverse. So it's like you start off with something good and end with something rubbish. You don't feel disappointed that those 2 crystals were not good enough for you. So if you can wait, then do 2 at a time, I would say. Seaton does 2 at a time, and that's something that's really good. I'm more of a 10 because I just want to kind of, you know, do lots at the same time. But I've got personal patience. You know, I do a tough job. At the same time, I can't do YouTube full time. So therefore, I understand about the fact that I have to remain patient for stuff to come off in my life, and kind of accept the point that in life there will be disappointments, but there'll also be successes. So you have to really kind of decide what you want to do. Do you want to give a chance at giving a single spin of a 4-star and getting something not awakened? Do you want to do something that is several crystals at a time and getting something good? The choice is yours. Lower rated alliances may find it's going to be of kind of like a handy point for kind of getting some advancement. But there used to be something, an event that Marvel Contest of Champions used to run, which was Crystal Clash, I want to say, or Crystal. It was a crystal event that used to run, and I wish they'd run it again, because you were able to hoard crystals, spend them at the event, and get some fantastic rewards as a result. But I don't. And there was also, I think, rank rewards with it as well, which was really good running with stuff like Summoner Advancement. But I think then that merged into Summoner Advancement. So bring that back, because that was good. But anyway, let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on hoarding crystals? Good thing, bad thing? Eases disappointment for hoarding them, and multiple ones being opened at the same time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Please support the channel. It really helps out. And as always, follow me on social media. Link is in the description. And I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.